Welcome back and thank you for joining me in my kitchen. My name is Michelle and I'm a community outreach dietitian for Parkview Health. Today we're going to be making a simple saute and you're going to hear a message from my coworker Brittany in a little bit. So to begin, making sure that we do our basic practices, hair back, jewelry off, and wash our hands. If you have questions about hand washing, please refer to the first video in the roasted carrots on how to wash hands. And we are going to begin. The Parkview greenhouse gave us a couple items today. We have carrots, green beans, Swiss chard, and this is what they call a rainbow chard. As you can see, the stalks are all different colors. A lot of times you'll see orange, red, white, yellow, and you'll see a variety of those colors in our chard today. We also have spinach, and then from the farmer's market this week, we got an onion. And then my pantry partner is a lemon, and it was in the refrigerator. So I just wanted to kind of give you a picture of what we're going to be using. We're going to be using the Swiss chard, the onion, the spinach, and the lemon. When cutting an onion, it's very important to create a stable surface. So I'm going to cut all the way through and make sure it's flat. See how it's unable to move? You want to peel back that first layer of skin. And notice I cut on the opposite side of where the root bulb is. This is to help everything stay intact when I cut it. And just to quickly show you, I already have my onions cut here, but I just want to quickly show you how to do it. You want to go about 2 slits this way, and then a couple slits this way, keeping your fingers away from the knife, and then just cut down. And so you've already eliminated a couple steps and you have a nice dice. So Swiss chard and spinach are actually in the same family. They are both powerhouses in the nutrition world. Dark leafy greens are amazing. These two are very versatile and they can be used pretty much interchangeably. When we talk about it, there's 2 parts to a Swiss chard. There's the stalk and there's the leaf. And when we have a leaf, it can be smooth or curly, and then the colors can be different. So when we talk about it, what we want to do is you can just pull it off of it like this. This happens to be very delicate Swiss chard because it grew in the greenhouse. Some of these are going to be a lot woodier and a lot tougher. You can also fold it like this and then just slice it down where the vein is and then rip it like that. And so today we're using Swiss chard because we had it, and that's pretty much what I want to talk about in these lessons is use what you got. So this recipe is 5 ingredients and less, and that's including salt and pepper. So this is a delicious recipe. It's near and dear to my heart because this is a family dish that we often have. Typically it's used with spinach, but today I'm using Swiss chard and spinach just to kind of give it some variety and because I have it. So the last one, rip it. Now what are we gonna do with these stalks? These stalks are actually edible and they are delicious. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna chop them up and we are gonna put them in just like we would with the onions as a saute. And what a saute is it's a quick cooking method that uses minimal amounts of oil. So we are gonna get to sauteing. Okay, we are at my stove, and safety tip before we do anything, make sure your handle is back where it can't be bumped. If it was here and someone walked by, they could easily hurt themselves. If it's back here, chances are no one will get hurt. So doing that, our stove is set at a medium heat. We're going to add in some extra virgin olive oil, about 1/4 cup. Okay. And then also we have our onions. We have our lemon juice, which from 1 lemon, that's about 2 tablespoons of juice. We have salt and pepper, and then we also have our greens. So it's a really simple way to cook. A lot of people don't realize how easy sautés are. So it looks like our oil is heating up, and we're just going to add them to the onions and the Swiss chard stalks to our skillet. As you can hear that sizzle, that means the oil was at a good temperature for these onions. And so what we're gonna do is we are going to soften the onions and the stalks. So we're gonna let these cook for a few minutes. They should be pretty clear compared to this vibrant white that they are currently. And while I'm doing this, I wanna take you back to an interview that I did today with my coworker, Brittany, who is actually an awesome coworker in community nursing with me, and she is the one that is delivering all the produce to our breastfeeding moms. And so I wanted to highlight her today. So watch. Okay, so what is your favorite vegetable that you've seen in the greenhouse?
The pickled cucumbers.
Okay. And what is your favorite way to prepare the pickled cucumbers?
In a salad.
Okay. And how do your kids help you in the kitchen?
They don't.
What are some ideas that you might have for mommies to be involved, like have the kids help in the kitchen?
Maybe they can help wash all the vegetables.
Okay.
They can't really help cut, but maybe they can throw away the shavings. And then like once you cut them and dice them or whatever, they could put them in the pot or they could put them in the bowl or however you decide to prepare them.
Okay. And would you be up for a challenge?
Sure.
Okay. What vegetable would you be willing to prepare this week and let us know next week how it turned out?
Swiss chard.
All right. We'll see how it goes next week.
We'll see.
Do you have anything else you want to say to the mommies?
Enjoy your produce.
Thank you. I just love that clip of Brittany. She is doing awesome things in our community, and I love the tips that she shared, you know, as her being a parent as well. So what we have here is the onion and the Swiss chard stalks. I think that the pops of color of the stalks are just so nice and vibrant. You know, again, my theory is if you got it, use it. Why waste it? It's good nutrition. So we threw it in. Next, we're going to add our Swiss chard and our spinach to our saute. And you could wilt this first, but I just left the water on the leaves from when I cleaned it, and that's going to kind of steam it. So it's essentially the same thing, a little bit quicker, not as many steps. And this is going to cook way down. This dish is delicious. It can be served hot, cold, as a salad. My husband and I like to put it as a filling in our omelets. There's an Arabic dish called fatayad, and this is a filling inside of it. So it's just yummy. And you could use other types of dark leafy greens if you had them. Again, use what you have. All right, the dish is reduced in size, so we've shut off our stove. We're gonna add our lemon and our salt and pepper just to enhance those wonderful dark leafy greens one step further. And just to remind you one more time, this dish is full of vitamins and minerals, which is essential for good nutrition during pregnancy and during breastfeeding. So make sure you get these dark leafy greens in on a regular basis. And there you have it, a delicious saute. I am so excited that you joined me one more week. I hope to see you next. I can't wait to see what Brittany's done with her Swiss chard and what you've done with yours. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Take care and be healthy.